Nagamu. Na tukisonga mbele sasa ni kwa waziri wa usalama wa ndani Daktari Fred Matiang'i amesema kuwa serikali ina mpango wa kudhibiti michezo ya kamari nchini ili kuwalinda vijana wengi ambao wamezama katika mchezo huo. Matiang'i amesema kuwa takriban 76% ya vijana wamezama katika tatizo hilo la kamari na 54% ya wanaocheza kamari ni watu kutoka jamii maskini. Hebu tumsikilize Waziri Matiang'i.
If we did not point out one thing, that the betting, licensing and control regime in our country must change. And the first news I must break to you this morning is this: we are going to turn it inside out. We have to change this thing. And I will shortly give you statistics to demonstrate to you why as government we are concerned. We have the unfortunate situation where we in Kenya are leading on this continent on the population of our young people who are involved in betting. 76% of our young people, 76% of our young people are involved in one form of betting or the other. Some of you here are parents and family people. What are we raising our children to do? What kind of country are we building? Are we raising our children and telling them, just do nothing with your life, just go around betting and become a millionaire and live well? Is that the kind of thing that we are telling our country and our children? And then you have the statistics, check the figures. What even saddens me is that when you look at the betting regime in the country, and the figures are here, the board is here with you, 54% of those who are actively involved in betting are all from the low-income earning bracket. Is that something we need to live with as responsible people in this society? And even more saddening, and this is something I have to be very honest with the public, even more saddening, we've been looking at figures here with the board. We have about 500,000 of our young people now who have been blacklisted by some of the lending agencies. 500,000 because they borrowed but cannot pay. And many of them borrowed for betting, as it were. This is a sector we must regulate. And I want to be very frank with you. We are prepared to face whatever consequences there may be to ensure that this sector is regulated effectively. We cannot have this situation in our country. We can't. We have to sort this out. I have this morning instructed the chair of the board to immediately convene a meeting with the Communications Authority of Kenya and review the advertising regime of some of these bets and the betting environment. As far as I'm concerned, actually, I can't take a decision for the Communications Authority of Kenya because it's an independent regulator in the sector, but I'm going to have a conversation with my colleague, the Cabinet Secretary for ICT. Some of the offshore agencies that are advertising in our media, if they are not followed properly and this is not done, the media houses involved should be called to account. That's really what should happen in this case. We must create order. We can't live in this kind of society. I have equally asked the board this morning that within the next 30 days, they give me a status report on the betting in the country, complete with annotation, profiling the agencies that are involved in this and so on. And I've instructed the PS in charge of immigration and the Director General of Immigration Services to be involved to ensure that everyone who is involved in this exercise, especially those who are not citizens of our country, are properly documented and they're in the country properly and they have the right papers to be now.